If your business is in profit, I'm sorry to tell you, it's not yet a holiday. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what to do with your business profits, where and how to invest it to create even more growth for your business. Congratulations, you just made some profit in your business. Now, what do you do with that money? Where does that money go? What exactly should you invest that money into to make sure your business keeps making even more profit? So today I'm going to show you 5 different things that you can spend your business profits on or invest your business profits on to ensure your business keeps growing. First on that list is advertising. It is time to increase advertising. This simply means that you're honoring the source from which that profit came, right? So if you want to increase advertising your business, if your business did $1,000, let's say, in profit last month, $10,000, well, that means that your business can make more. And so for your business to earn more, you want to spend more on advertising, right? Next up, you want to invest in your business runway. Your runway is like your emergency fund, right? That you keep away. You're not pretty much using it right now. You just probably lock it, right, and keep it aside. It saves you when the business is going through a little bit of a challenging season, right? You can call on funds from your runway to cover your obligations. So it's like an emergency fund, right, that you pretty much keep for yourself, so that in case you need money, right, it's like savings, okay? You keep money aside and you need it in future. So you want to put some money away as well to your business runway. Next up, you want to do research and development. Well, whatever you're selling right now that's working, you want to also keep some cash aside to be able to spend more time learning more about your market, right? So that you could discover maybe adjacent products that you could develop and sell, right? Look for better ways to sell exactly what you're selling. Essentially, you want to keep a budget for research and development to look into your products better and also be able to invest in creating better products for your customers, which in turn will create more sales for you. Then the fourth one is brand loyalty, right? You want to create brand loyalty. So you don't only make sales from direct advertising, right? Over time, as your business grows, you also make sales from just having a very popular brand, right? There's so many brands that we buy and consume every single day, not because we saw an ad. When you walk into a grocery store and pick up the products that you purchase, is it because you saw an ad that day? Probably not. You're used to a certain type of milk. You like a certain type of bread, sugar, soda, whatever it is. You already have some kind of brand affinity. And sometimes you could find yourself even getting into arguments about which brand is better, like the very popular Coca-Cola versus Pepsi and so on. All of that is because of brand loyalty. They've invested a certain portion of their profits into developing the brand name, into making sure that you have a loyalty to that brand, so that when you go into stores or when you shop online, you most likely would be looking out for their brand. So as you go along in your business, a portion of your profits should also go into brand loyalty plays. Maybe you can host a challenge, right, that calls attention of so many people to your brand. Maybe you can host a competition. Maybe you can do some discounts. You can run a sale or something, but you want to invest in brand loyalty using a portion of your profits. And then finally, you want to do dividend distribution. So maybe you have a partner in your business, right? It's also okay to do dividend distributions where you take cash out in the business and also reinvest in the business owners, right? Of course, the business owners feel better, then of course they can run the business better. So these are 5 different things that you can do. Not even you can do, actually, you should do with your business profits, because every single one of them have the tendency to catapult your business, to help your business grow even better. And when you look at them, you see that they are most likely working hand in hand. All of them depend on each other in a way. For instance, advertising and brand loyalty, very, very similar, right? Runway and research and development, very similar. These two may not pay back immediately, but they could pay back astronomically in future. Let me give you an example. Let's assume that, let's use a very practical example. At a particular point in time, right, Apple was majorly known for the iPhone. Till today, of course, they are still majorly known for the iPhone. But at some point, they introduced new products into the market, one of which is the AirPods, for instance. AirPods alone, right? The sales of AirPods alone is in billions of dollars. Guess what? That could be a whole new company on its own and still be a multi-billion dollar company. Just AirPods, right? And how did AirPods come about? Well, it came about by them setting aside a portion of the profits into research and development. And that's how they found out that, oh, okay, I guess the market is ready. They want this kind of product, and they go ahead to create it. And now it increases their revenue. So sometimes what you're selling now, right, or what you're selling in future might only come about by you spending some money to invest in researching your market further, so that you can come up with a product to develop, introduce back into the market under your brand, and sell, right? It's that simple. Okay, so and then for dividend distribution, this is you taking care of ownership, right? You must run your business like a business. There's no emotion in this. These are practical things that every business should do, right? Again, in our previous video, we talked about how to pay yourself, a salary as a business owner. When you do things like this, which are pretty much common practice, they're standard practice, it also gets to show how resilient your business is. When you invest in the stock market, there are some companies that pay investors dividends, right? And they are rated very highly. Why? Because the ability for a business to have enough cash to take out and distribute to investors shows that that business is doing well. So dividend distribution also gets to show you that your business is capable of even doing more. So again, these are 5 ways that you can reinvest your business profits to create more growth in your business. Invest in advertising, keep some cash in your own way, invest in research and development to create new products, invest in your brand loyalty so that you can earn sales both directly and indirectly, and of course, do dividend distributions. So now you know what to do with your business profits. I'd encourage you to create separate accounts for each of these buckets, like increased advertising, runway, research and development, and so on, so that it makes it very easy for you to actually take action. Thank you for watching this video. On this channel, we talk about business, economy, and finance, and make it so simple that your business can immediately take action and ultimately help you earn at least $100,000 every single year, as many times as you so please. So be sure to subscribe for more content just like this one and even better, and like, comment, and share so we can get the word out to even more people.